Friday morning. It's about 7:45. We've been up for about 3/4 of an hour. Actually probably almost an hour now. He woke up a little bit early this morning. We've had a cuddle and a feed. He leaked out of his nappy this morning, so I've taken him out of his sleep suit and vest, and he's just playing in his nappy. I've given him a little ring to play with. He'll usually just sit in bed next to me and play with a couple of toys. It just gives me a chance to wake up myself, scroll through my phone a little bit. Bless you. While he's occupied. And yeah, just start our day a little bit slower than getting straight out of bed. I'll probably leave it till about 8:30, 9 o'clock-ish, and then I'll give him another feed and lay him down in his bed for his early morning nap, and then I'll get myself ready at that point. So yeah, I think we're just gonna roll around in bed for a little bit longer. You think you're funny? So little man's taking himself back off to sleep. It's about 8 o'clock now, maybe a bit later than that. He didn't play for very long, wasn't really interested in any of his toys, so I think he was still quite tired, so he's fallen asleep by himself without me feeding him or anything, so hopefully he'll sleep for a little bit. I'm actually gonna have a little doze myself because I'm so tired this morning, and then hope he stays asleep long enough for me to get myself ready. Yeah, so we'll see how this morning goes because we're all a little bit out of whack now. I think we're about an hour earlier than we usually are, but it's not a problem, and I'm sure we'll work our way around it. Right. Okay, so that's us all dressed and ready for the day. Hey, are we ready? And I don't think we've got much planned today. I really need to clean the house. So that's what I think I'm going to be doing today. Probably won't get done, but that's what I'm going to aim to do today. So yeah, we're going to find something to entertain this little man while I get on. afternoon. We went to my grand's for lunch and to see everyone. It was really nice. Had a really nice day actually. Yeah, just ate, chilled, chatted. Logan had lots of cuddles, he was really well behaved, so that was great. Now we got home at about 4 o'clock. Logan fell asleep in his car seat on the way back in and has been asleep ever since. I left him in his car seat for a little while to just to make sure that he had a nap, because he hadn't really napped properly during the day because he was just being passed around all the time. So yeah, I let him have a nap in there, and then me and Brad fell asleep as well. Brad had an early shift this morning, so he was up really early and he's been working really hard. And then obviously I'm up at like 5:30 anyway, so I was really tired this morning and have been all day. So yeah, we treated ourselves to a little nap as well. And the boys are still asleep 4 hours later. So actually maybe 3 hours later. So yeah, I'm just letting them snooze for as long as they want. I'm just starting to make, I think I'm going to make a cottage pie. It's Bradley's favourite. So just chopping up the onion for that. And then I don't think we've got much planned for this evening. I think we'll just have quite a chilled one, seeing as everyone's quite tired. Yeah. Now this little guy's just woken up from his mammoth sleep. I'm going to put the cooking on a little break, just take it off the heat and go and give him a feed, because he hasn't had a feed for quite a few hours now. So he's probably starving, hungry. And he's got the hiccups. Okay. So that's what I'm going to go and do quickly, and then I'll get back to the cooking. See you in the morning. Good morning, happy Monday everybody. I am going to film the whole week this week, or at least try to. I can't guarantee that we're going to be doing anything fun or even anything. I've got a couple of baby groups, we've got a weaning class. There's quite a bit going on this week, but I don't know how fun it's going to be to watch or how much I'm actually going to film of it, because obviously with the baby classes and the weaning group and stuff, there'll be a lot of other babies there, so
obviously it's not appropriate to film other people's children, and I don't think any of the adults would want to be filmed either, really. So yeah, right now it is 1:10. Had a pretty crazy morning. Little man has just not wanted to nap this morning, so it's been a bit of a fight to get him to have a sleep. And then when he finally did fall asleep, someone knocked on the door and the dog barked, so he was wide awake again. I've got family visiting and my gran's friend is over. They're both at my gran's, so I'm going to take little man over there to spend the afternoon with them. Again, not sure how much I'll film, maybe the odd snippet. I'll take the camera so that I've got that option, but I might not see you again now until I get back home. I think that's all I've got to update you on this morning, so let's begin the week.
Hi guys, good morning. It's Tuesday morning today. It's now about 11:10. I realised, whether I included it or not, I realised that yesterday I kind of failed. I probably filmed about 3 sentences and then never picked up the camera again. So what happened was I went to my gran's. My auntie was there, my grandsister, great auntie. And she also had a friend of hers who's a family friend come up. So I spent the day there with them so that they could meet this little cherub. What is it? Yeah, so that's what we did yesterday, and then when I came back about 4 o'clock. I left at about midday, came back at about 4, and Bradley was home from his work day. He had to go up to Plymouth for bakery training. I wasn't expecting him home till quite later, because usually when he goes he doesn't come back till about 7, but he just got back as I came home, so we did a quick turnaround and took the dog to the park. It was quite nice yesterday, nice and bright but not very warm. So little man went in the sling and we took the dog out, and then came home and just had a really boring, chilled out evening. Gave little man a bath, put him to bed, and then I went to bed as well, so not very eventful yesterday, I'm afraid. But today we got up nice and early, probably about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock-ish maybe, and Brad's on another course today, but this time he's in Basingstoke, so he was with us a little bit longer this morning. So he actually got little man up and out of bed, and they had a cuddle and played around in bed while I had an extra half an hour to just doze, which was lovely. And much needed, because we've been up every 2 hours last night, which is quite unusual for us, so definitely feeling it this morning. Yeah, so they did that this morning, and then I got up and fed little man, changed him. I've just put him in his t-shirt and a nappy just for playing around on the floor until I get him ready to go out. He went back to sleep at about 9 o'clock, so I had a little bit of time to get myself ready, and I actually managed to dye my hair this morning, which is pretty incredible, going as the days have been going recently. I think we're definitely going through a growth spurt. Hey? Been a bit of a pickle recently, haven't you? Yeah, so it's actually been quite a productive morning. So that's me already, hair done, makeup done. I've changed my top because the weather's taking a bit of a turn. It's not quite as bright as it was, you have to excuse the background. Yeah, so it's not quite as sunny as it was, so this one's a little bit easier to throw a jumper or a jacket over than the one with the big frilly shoulders.
I haven't managed to get to Mum's quite as early as I thought because this has happened. Oh. False alarm, now he's waking up, but just as I was getting ready he fell asleep, so I've let him have sort of 20 minutes, half an hour just to have a little nap, but luckily now he's waking up because we need to leave and go and grab Auntie Bo. So that's what we're going to do now. Just going to get us both some jackets on and get him set up in the car seat, and then we'll be on our way. So this is what the little guy is wearing today. He's got on this little denim jacket which my gran got him. I don't think it's freezing outside. This is quite thin, but it's just a little layer over his arms. And then he's got this little Ralph Lauren, nice thin, really soft, stripy bodysuit on, so it buttons up underneath. And then he's just got some little navy, they're like a cross between leggings and joggers, I would say. They're nice and soft as well. Need to get him some socks for his little toes. So that's him today, all navied up. Hey? Hey, what are you wearing? Hey, show everyone what you're wearing. Is he a pretty boy? Are you a handsome man? Are you a handsome man? Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to pop him in his car seat now and then get on the road. Okay, so we're all in the car now, just about to leave to go and get Sophie. The weather has done a complete 180 and now it's chucking it down with rain, so we're all wrapped up nice and warm. Yeah, I don't know if I've told you already, we're going out for lunch with my mum's coming, we're meeting her there, my gran and my auntie and my gran's friend who I told you we went to see yesterday. So they're all coming out for lunch with us today, which will be lovely. We're only staying local today. Sorry, there was a car parked in the road, I had to go around it. Yeah, we're just staying local and going to one of the local shops. They've got a nice cafe, so we're going there for lunch. It's always really nice there, so looking forward to that. Okay, so just as I've got to the end of my road, I've come across this. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got the In Flanders Field poem there. And then there's all these, sorry, that's my air freshener, all these crosses and poppies all along the wall. Finished lunch, just on my way home now. Logan is well and truly cuddled out and fast asleep in the back of the car. Just gonna go home now, tidy up a bit, do a few chores, sort the dog out. Not sure what time Bradley's home today, so I might end up taking the dog up the park with little man in the sling, but we'll play that by ear, see about timings and stuff like that, but that is the plan so far.
morning to you all. We have been super mega lazy since we got back from lunch. I've started watching Made in Chelsea again from season 1, so we're now on season 2, coming to the end of season 2, so that's what I've been doing. This little guy had a mega nap when we got in, didn't you? Hey? And then since he's been awake, he's just been playing on his mat on the floor, and now we're just having a little cuddle, a little bit of tummy time on Mummy's lap. Bradley came home probably about an hour ago now, and we've just been chatting, catching up on each other's day, and he's just popped over to the fish and chip shop, which is literally just over the road from us. So it's very handy and very inconvenient at the same time. Yeah, so he's just popped over there, and I think we're just going to have a quiet, cosy evening, probably rent a film on the Sky Store or something, and just spend the day together, the evening together, until this one has his bath and bed. And then tomorrow we've got weaning class. So that'll be really fun. Hey, you ready for some food? Yeah? How are you going? Do you want Mummy's phone? Is that what you want? Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to it, getting some information. And although he's not even 5 months yet, I think we might start some baby-led weaning, possibly some spoon feeding. We'll see. But I'm definitely intrigued to get him on the food, and I think he would really enjoy it as well. But yeah, we'll see. It's slimy, isn't it?